Hi friends, today I will work in the Infinity Models HE-BAL 132 scale. Okay, this is the cockpit, this is the central area. I think that is have a nice type. This is the pilot seat and the radio operator and gunner, and this is the radio. This is the one side. Okay, this is one side, and this is the other side. Now I will make some scratch part, maybe with thin wires to complete the detail of the cockpit. When I will finish the cockpit, I will make other video. Good morning friends, I will today continue with the cockpit, the HE-BAL 132 scale of Infinity Models, and this is the pilot seat with the photo etched part and tin. This is the gunner seat, and this is, for example, now working on the cockpit side. This side, for example, the other side is complete like this. Okay, and continue to finish the detail of the cockpit before paint. Okay. Hi guys, this is the next video. Now with the first step on the HE-BAL interiors, I will use this set, and I will use this color. Okay, and finally this is the final result. This side, oops, and the other side. And now start with the light, shadows, weathering effects, the most funny for me part. Continue with the interior colors. This is this green, is this, okay? This is the base color, and for made lights I will make medium sun. Okay, it's very easy. Water, some of green, a little drop of sun, mix, and now in the height of the part, this part, okay, put the highlights. Okay, water. Okay, this is the direction of the light in this direction, and now make the same in the rest of the cockpit. This is this effect finished. I will continue with the rest. The next step is paint the wires of the instrument in the cockpit size. The color, I prefer this color, warm gray, sorry, warm gray, and is with a very fine brush, 0 for example, and made this. wire by wire, okay? Wire by wire. Make this, and for example, the final result is in the other side. These effects with this color, okay? Now working in the next step. Well, in this step we have the Copic paint base complete. Now made the shadows with White Spirit and Dark Wash, okay? Dark Wash and White Spirit. And now with a brush paint or make the shadows on the structure Copic, okay? And now make the same in the whole area, okay? The final result, for example, is this, okay? Now I will work in this side. Now when the dark wash is dry, I have all shadows on the structure Copic. Now I will make some lights with oils into the panels of the side Copic. For example, I will use Buff, okay, and Ochre, okay. And now I will make this, for example, there, and little drops of there. And now with White Spirit there, illuminated the area. Okay, and made the same in the all structure panels on the Copic. The final result is this, okay? I will make the same there. When the oils area are dry, now with a watercolor pencil in color sand, okay, make this effect, okay, over the relief, make this, okay. And now here, it's very fast and easy. With the watercolor pencil, all is fast and easy. It's one my favorite tools, the watercolor pencil, and made the same in the all structure, okay? Remember that these effects all finish there, okay? I will continue. When I have the all relief done, now make little scratches with the watercolor pencil too, okay, like this. Okay, little scratches. And now with the mechanical pencil with 2B graphite mine, okay, make this. For example, final effects like this. Okay, I will make the same in this part of the cockpit. Okay. Hi guys, after use this special set, watercolor pencils and oils, finish the side walls of the HIVAL cockpit. Okay, this is the final result. Side 1 and side 2. And the next step is use varnish matte. But now I will continue with the instrument panel. Let's go. Now I will make the dials of the instrument panel like this. Okay. I use a very fine brush, okay, 4-0, and I use ivory color, not white, ivory color, okay, and make the rest of the dials of the instrument panel, okay. And now we make the rest for the next step. Okay, now I will paint the rings, okay, of the dials. For this, I use this color, basalt gray, okay. And now, for example, this is the finish, and now these little points with this color, rock gray, and now I will finish the rest of the panel. Well, after use some of this color, this is the final result. This is the instrument panel with, for example, the rings with basalt gray, okay, these little points with rock gray, okay, the dials into the instrument with the ivory, okay, and other some colors with blue or medium sun, okay. These all colors for this, okay. This is my finger, and this is the real size. Okay, I will next with the some steps into the cockpit. Hi, this is the gunner seat of the BAL, Aichi BAL, okay? This is the base colors on the seat. For the seat beds, the base color is this, medium sun, okay? For lights, I will use dark sun, is more clear. And for shadows, I will use chocolate chipping, okay? It's very fast and water. The base color with some lights, water again, mix, and now make this. Okay? If you want more lights, only this color, and put there more lights. Okay, and now make the same in the rest of the seat beds. In the next video you can see the final result. Okay, well, you can see the lights on the seat beds. Okay, and now I will make the shadows again with some water, the dark color, base color, mix, okay, some water, mix, and now make this. Okay, more dark, a little drop again in the mix, and make this. You can make the shadow, okay, like this, and now there too. Okay, now we'll the same in the rest of the seat beds. Okay, finally with aluminum color paint the backless, okay, like this. Make this, paint all backless, okay. Take care because these parts are very smaller, okay, and only paint this when you apply the last layer of varnish, okay, the last coat of varnish, in this case matte, paint after the aluminum part, the buckles, okay, on the seat. And the next grill is the last, when you can see the final result with the gunner seat and the pilot seat. And this is the final result of this is the pilot seat, and this is the gunner seat, okay. And Now I explain ultra matte varnish over the sealed bed, okay, and made matte varnish in the seat, okay, ultra matte on the seat belts and matte on the seat. And when you finish the layers of varnish, paint with aluminium the buckles, and this is the final result, okay, final result. I hope you like it. Hi guys, today I was made how to paint the seat belts and buckles on the seats, okay? I think that's about 4 reels, but for tomorrow have other 4 reels how to make these effects on the floor, okay? On the floor of the cockpit, okay? But these effects is only for tomorrow. Tomorrow I will explain how to make step by step how to make these effects over the cockpit floor. The cockpit in this step at maybe at 50%. The next step, oils, more watercolor pencils, maybe some washes, and details with paint, the electronic and radios, but all for tomorrow. Hi, okay, I will continue with the HE-BAL cockpit floor, okay? The first step is make this, some water in the area, and now with 2 colors, medium sun and Nakajima interior green, sun, maybe some green, water, and make this, okay, some water and make this, some paint and make this, and now with a brush dry make this, okay, and you can see the first effects on the floor, okay? It's very simple, fast and funny. Bye bye. I will continue with the rest of the floor and prepare for the next technique. The next step on the cockpit floor is make the little scratches. I will use this color, light chipping for wood, okay, watercolor pencil, and make these effects. I make these effects, little scratches, okay, no problem, we make this, but maybe little scratches, no most bigger, littles, okay, like this. You can see make this type of little effects. This is the area with the foot of the pilot foot, okay, make these effects. And now on the panel lines into the floor too, and make this type of scratches too. Okay, and now I will make the same in the rest of the floor in the next video. Now to make these shadows, okay, these shadows and panel lines, I will use dark wash. Okay, dark wash. Okay, here dark wash, some dark wash, and this is white spirit. Okay, now make this and make this, and now make this. Okay, for example, this part, make this. Okay, a little zoom. Okay, make the same in the rest, and there, there too. Okay, and now make this too. And when I dry brush, make this. Okay, it's simple. The next step now is use this color, aluminium. Okay, watercolor pencil, aluminium, and make these little scratches. Okay, in this area. Very little. Okay, for the pilot's foot. Okay, make this. Not in all floor, only in this area. Okay. Now I will make the same there in this zone, in this area, and in this area. Okay, remember with this color, aluminium. I will continue. Well, now the next step is use the enamel liquid pigments. Okay, move to mix the pigments. Now open, and it's very simple. Okay, you can see. And now with a brush, make this, and directly make this. Okay, so now make this. In all area. Okay, and when dry, the final effects is this. Okay, this is the base. Okay, this is the base. Now I will finish. I prepare to the next step. When the liquid pigments are dry, it's possible that these effects are very strong, no problem. Now with oils like this, earth and ochre, okay, make this. Put some drops. This is white spirit. Put some drops for example, there. And now with the old brush, this old brush, okay, this old brush in this direction, make this difuminated, okay. And when dry, this is the final result, because these oils mix with the liquid pigment before. It's perfect, okay. Now when the oils are dry, again with Mitsubishi Interior Green and medium sun, okay, have this color there, some water, medium sun, green, mix, make these effects, okay. This is to make, okay, this is to make little scratches and create textures, okay. Sun, green, mix, okay. And now make the same and create textures on the floor, okay. Now I will make the same in this area and the pilot area. The next step is the last effects. I will use a mechanical pencil, okay, and 0.7, okay, with -2B, and make these effects, okay. Now little scripts, okay, little scripts, okay? And now make these little scratches, okay. The little scratches in the foot area, of the pilot, and use the aluminum color for make the most recent scratches in silver, okay. And now I will make the rest of the effects only in the pilot's area, not here. For me is done the gunner area, but the pilot much better make this. Well, finally this is the floor effects finish, okay. These are the final effects finish, okay. For all surface, apply this varnish, okay, matte, but only in this area, only in this area, and in this area, only in this area, apply this varnish, ultra matte, okay. And you can see some brights in the matte varnish and no brights in the ultra matte varnish, okay. And now only make the rest of the parts of the cockpit. I hope you like it, friends. Okay, this is the effects there and there. Now this is the HEVAL instrument panel finished, and you can see these effects. Okay, you can see these effects, the brights. Okay, for make this, make a drop with the pens, with the brush, and make this. Okay, one drop. Now other drop. Okay, now other drop and other drop. When dry, is complete transparent. Okay, is complete transparent. Okay. Okay. After 5 minutes, it's complete dry. Okay. Bye bye.